I can't believe it's 12:44 right now.
Shit, dude, I need to fucking sleep soon.
Time is not real.
Time is not real.
Time is just an illusion.
It is.
I mean, really, it is.
Sort of.
It's where the sun is and where the earth is.
No, I don't know what you mean, brother.
Atomical clock.
No, I don't have any music playing.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him to go back into party chat. I don't know what he's doing though. That's the thing. So
His game's on private, so I can't join.
okay.
I always keep mine open to friends, so people like Yub can just join out of the blue.
Ah.
Yeah, or a friendly zombie. Ace was never really that friendly. He was really competitive.
What?
Alright, so I was wondering, do you mod from a computer, or do you mod from your own console? That's all I'm wondering.
Dude, I mod on this account on a computer, and then I transfer the weapons from that account to this account, so.
I got a question. Are those actual weapons that you can find in the game themselves?
No.
Or do you... Then how do you bring the files into the game itself? Because
with a USB. I have a flash drive.
But the files had to be in there in the game at some point.
Look,
so you just...
I have a flash drive.
No, that's not what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is that the files from the weapons had to be in the game at some point.
This kid just put us in the prison, and I don't want to be in the freaking prison, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the game real quick. So.
Okay.
But like, I'm just wondering, like,
It's this little kid. I think he's like 8 years old.
he's not that little though. But okay.
But
yeah,
there's a way to get around.
All right, I'll be right back.
The files. It doesn't need to be on the game at all for it to be imported.
Oh well, usually from what I see is like they pull like old files from the games, like that were originally like gonna be put in, but they never did. So that's usually what I see.
Yeah, and use textures and shit.
So Sony actually prefers
Sona.
modding, prefers modding in the way of where the files have to be on the game already.
Just like Fallout 4 and Far Cry 5 and shit.
Yup.
Yeah.
But there's still ways around it if you have a computer and a USB. I'm kind of wondering if the PlayStation 4 that he has is jailbroken.
Exactly. That's what I'm wondering too. That's why I'm trying to ask, but I'm not trying to.
Because the
give it away.
USB debugging would have to be on a developer level. Which I'm sure he probably figured out.
But the thing is, his dad also plays with him too, so I think
his dad
that yeah,
oh, that's pretty
or
cool.
has something to do with this.
Probably his dad's computer.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. I thought jailbroken systems automatically shut down as soon as you connect into the internet.
No.
There's always a way around. There's soft modding and then there's hard modding. Hard
Yeah,
modding's
exactly.
like hardware.
He left the game when I showed him my freaking blood blister suit. He left the game. Why does anyone do that? They always leave the game.
I got a question. What kind of PS4 do you have?
PS Pro.
No, but like, is it a normal like PS4 Pro, or is there anything done to it?
I mean, the software is upgraded.
You just do my game.
It's like very, very upgraded.
What do you mean by upgraded? Like jailbroken upgraded, or just actual upgraded?
Let's just say I could transfer stuff from my computer to my PlayStation.
But is it? Do you know if it's jailbroken or not, though?
It has to be jailbroken
Probably.
for USB debugging.
It's got to. It's got to be.
I got a question. Did you buy it jailbroken, or like did someone jailbreak it for you?
We can jailbreak it ourselves. Like
Who did it for you though?
All you need is a computer.
One of my friends. He knows how to fix PlayStations, so he just tampered with it a little bit.
Do you do this only to DyingLight, or do you do it to like other games too?
Oh, you can do this to other games.
No, I'm asking, do you do it to other games though?
No.
Like any other online games or stuff like that?
No, I don't. I don't mod anything else but DyingLight.
And why is that?
It's just not fun if I mod anything else. The reason I mod DyingLight is to like have fun. I don't use mods to my advantage. I just do it.
So you don't do it to have an advantage, but you do it for fun?
No. No.
It's like
is that how you got all that money?
Well, how do you think I got all that money?
Joker.
What?
Obviously he doesn't use it to his advantage. You remember last night?
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I could have.
I said, okay, obviously he doesn't use the weapons to his advantage, because, do you remember last night?
Yeah, that is true. I'm gonna unmute him again. Sorry, I messaged with my friends. But,
yeah, Joker, you remember last night?
Yeah, what about it?
Of course I don't use my weapons to my advantage. I don't even spawn weapons, I just spawn cool things and test them out.
I got a question. Do you help you spawn shit in for your friends,
No.
or?
No, I don't spawn stuff in.
How long have you been doing this for?
Since I've known you.
How long has that been?
He says it's a year. It's not been a year. I know that for a fact. It's probably been like a few months, or more than a few months. It's been quite a lot of months, but he's in he's in game chat again. So I see that Yub Yub is streaming. Holy shit!
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Maybe? Yeah.
The thing is, what he's doing is very illegal.
Should I kick him from the party?
No. We're gonna keep him in and we're gonna ask him more. The thing is, just because he's not like boosting other people or like using that stuff to his advantage, it's still very illegal.
What?
What you're doing is very illegal.
It's not.
No, it's not actually. It's very legal. You know, YouTubers do stuff like this, right? It's very legal.
So, like, you're allowed to jailbreak Apple products. What they don't want you to do is to jailbreak it so you can get around their protocols. It's not illegal unless you use it for nefarious reasons like stealing money, actual money.
No, I only jailbreak this thing so I can mod.
Yeah, I can see what you're doing with it.
That's not illegal. That's perfectly legal.
Yeah, you're not using it for nefarious reasons. You're not doing it to
No,
steal
I wouldn't
people's
steal
credit
stuff
cards
from
or...
people. I could, but I wouldn't.
However,
Not a hacker.
gaming communities can restrict you from access online. That's the only thing
They
that
could.
they can do that to you. Like
Yeah,
Fortnite
but it won't work.
Or PUBG. I hear an echo.
Well, he's probably on the phone with PlayStation telling them I'm like a freaking hacker, but I'm not. It's totally legal. You can do this.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Tell him to get off the freaking phone, please.
I'm not on the phone. My phone is fucking dead, kid.
Not you, Joker. Joker. It's perfectly legal, Joker.
Okay.
Plus, I didn't even jailbreak it. I just said that to look cool. You don't have to jailbreak your stuff. You have to have a USB. like a flash drive. You have to have a flash drive connected to your computer, download the stuff from your computer, and put it in your PlayStation, download the software, and then you can mod. It's simple, and it's not illegal. It's very, very legal. YouTubers do stuff. They don't jailbreak their stuff.
But like, when you think about it,
stuff.
as I keep on saying, some developers or publishers don't want that shit happening to their games.
I don't even know why I said I did.
So
You're not supposed to jailbreak your stuff
It is illegal
anyway.
depending on what the publisher or
but
developer want for their game.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's
It's
very hard.
Kind of like Minecraft. If you want certain things in Minecraft, you'd have to mod it.
Yeah.
Which
you need to tell
Minecraft
Joker
is sort of giving a sort of
We're done.
Yeah, I wasn't even mad, but like, no, the difference about Mojang is that they support modding in their community.
Okay, dude, listen, I am literally, I have to do fucking homeschooling tomorrow. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I found a kid that's fucking modding a game that I fucking love, and it frustrates me as soon as I fucking notice.
No, the thing, okay, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I understand.
But like,
it ruins the
but like,
gameplay.
but Mojang allows and supports modding. DyingLight, I don't know if they allow or support that, but I highly doubt they do, which is not really agreeing to the terms of service or whatever shit goes with that kind of thing.
Well, with that, the agreeing terms of service, if you break that, you're technically not allowed to be on their online servers, which they control. That's
I don't know exactly what. I don't know exactly what like modding and hacking he's doing modding, but I don't know like what kind of thing that goes with. But whatever it goes with, he's probably most likely breaking it if the developers or publishers don't like people doing that. Mojang supports that. That's why they allow it.
They don't want poor sportsmanship by people ruining games, but they can still mod their own servers. They can still mod their gameplay. If other people don't want to join them, that's why they take them off online servers, so that they're not going around ruining other people's gameplays, trolling for nefarious reasons. That's what they try to avoid.
No, I understand that, but
there's nothing wrong with adding extra content that you think should be in the game to make your gaming experience better. That's what gaming is about. That's what gaming possibilities extend to, is your creativity.
But the thing is, once again, it all depends on what the terms and all that shit goes with. I don't know what the developers
they're using their modding for. They're doing it to ruin a game.
But he's also giving himself an advantage in other situations. Brunson literally got a modded grappling hook from him.
Yeah, I did.
He has a higher advantage. Zombie has a higher advantage over everyone else in DyingLight than all of us.
That would be one of those online things that
exactly. He's giving himself an advantage. That's sort of the deal. It's not the fact that he's modding. It's the fact that he's giving himself an advantage in some situations.
Okay, Yub. You know how the standard grappling hook for me has a total of 4 uses?
Yeah.
Before it has to like do the whole recharge thing. Yeah, the one he gave me, it can go 10 times in a row, and as soon as I let go of it, it starts to recharge itself. And it has a frost modifier of 8 on it.
Do you see what? Yub. Do you see what I'm getting at though? Do you see what I'm getting at? Like with this whole thing, he's still giving himself an advantage, even if it's not really affecting us, but it's sort of. It is still an advantage.
Well, it is kind of interesting the fact that if he's able to give an item and he leaves and that item stays, that's even more interesting as to why it does that.
Well, guys, I need to go to sleep. Y'all guys can keep talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Apparently my brother has to say something.
Okay, guys, so on the topic of jailbreaking, even if the kid says that he was jailbreaking, that should be taken into consideration, and or the devs or someone around PlayStation, they need to look into his console, look into his history. Because what level was he yesterday whenever y'all got on?
He wasn't even a legend level.
And now he's what, 250?
Yeah.
That's considered modding, and even if he was to download software, that is also breaking terms of service with
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Now
Would just
computers
take him
now
off
then,
of online. He'd
no,
still
no,
be
no, they
able
don't
to play
even.
the game modded. It just wouldn't be able to be online at all. He wouldn't be able to have friends
Yeah,
join in.
but
He wouldn't
here's
be
the
able to join
thing.
in on
With him
others.
talking, here's the thing. With him talking about downloading the files off a computer, yes, that is technically legal, but putting them onto a PlayStation breaks terms of service agreements. But
Which just is online services. That's all. It's
yes,
not jail time.
so
It's not.
technically he should be banned from online play for, I don't know, give him 4 years. I think that'd be fitting. Let him remember what he did wrong. And here's the thing.
The thing is, people like that don't learn from that thing, you know? They don't really learn.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Whenever companies like Microsoft or Sony, whenever they ban people, like ban them from being able to get online, they ban the IP address. It's an IP ban, not just an email ban.
So you're
And
saying
that's
you
what I
don't
think
know
we
how to
should-
put on a proxy or VPN? There's the ways
Well, no.
around everything.
Yes, I know, but also it ties back to your email. Once you set it up.
Email
But-
that can be changed easily. You're saying you don't have multiple emails? I'm just saying there's multiple
Okay, who am I
ways
talking
around
to
everything.
currently?
This
You're
is
talking to
WesLeePie.
Yub Yub.
Yub.
WesLeePie.
Yes, there are ways around everything, but technically, if you think about it, everything can be traced back to one source.
Yeah, but there's
So as
ways
long as there's
around
that-
that.
Yub. As long as I can trace it back to that one source.
Stop trying to justify what he's doing.
Not justifying. I'm literally one of those people that can see a problem and then people bringing up solutions to it still pose another problem.
The thing is, you're being an optimist in the wrong situation.
It's not.
Also, the thing about him trying to make it better for himself, that is technically cheating because he's skipping the leveling system and leveling himself up straight to the top, which I think should be against the term. Which I think is against the terms of service.
Yeah, you're very
But-
much correct on that.
And for that, I think he needs to have his online stripped off of him.
Once again, he's probably not gonna learn from that, though.
Yeah, dude, the kid's 11.
The kid's 11.
Yeah.
Did you know that he jailbroke his console?
You have
Said
to
that
in
one of
order
his
to
friends-
USB debugging is what he's doing.
Yeah, that's considered
Which is the
jailbreaking.
developer option.
I'd say someone needs to get a hold of Sony today or so.
The thing is, Sony's not gonna pay attention because it's just one small case of something.
Yeah,
Now,
and
if
this
it's
happens all the
Jailbreaking,
time.
That's breaking. Well, still, it's jailbreaking. It's against their
they're
terms of
constantly
service.
trying
You
to
know how
figure out
many
how to fix
PS3s?
that.
You know how many PS3s they literally booted? Microsoft with Xbox 360s, I heard of cases where people had a jailbroke when they'd take it online and it just shut down, never turned back on again.
Which I think they honestly deserve that.
Yeah, that should happen to this kid. He deserved that.
The thing is, they're not gonna do that because he's part of their group, you know. He's buying their products, and they're not gonna do that.
Yes,
Even
he's
if-
buying their product, but he's breaking their terms of agreement, which is technically a legal contract saying that you will not do this.
Yeah, but they're also not gonna pay attention until it gets to the worst point. It's like
Alright,
the
guys,
worst
I'm
they
calling it a
possibly can.
fucking night, okay?
We can talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah, we can
Alright,
talk
do
about
it,
this
do it.
tomorrow. I'm fucking tired. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Y'all guys play something together, or call it a night yourselves, or just separate. I don't care.
This whole situation doesn't even make me mad. I'm not doing this because I'm mad and I'm triggered of what he's doing. It's just I don't know. It's pathetic that he has to do this. I don't know.
No, I understand that.
And I'm not trying to like point a finger at you. It's just like at the same time you gotta think about it. Like just because there's ways around it. If he gets banned and he finds a way of getting unbanned without actually getting unbanned by Sony, I'm not saying that's illegal, but it's not really allowed either. Because you were banned for a reason and you're forcing that ban to be gone.
So there are like things where, as far as jailbreaking, you should not be able to have PSN connectivity. One, because That would
Which
be modding
that's
their
justified.
store, which you can literally steal virtual money. I'm sorry, but just because it's on virtual does not mean there's no victims for it. Those people made a game. They need to get their credit due to it. Joker.
And yeah, that's
you?
true.
I'm
like
talking to you?
Yeah, you're. What?
Okay. Okay. You sent the friend request. But yeah,
companies.
But with the idea of like you've already bought the games before, maybe in a previous console that got destroyed, and you lost.
Then I could sort of understand that, but at the same time, it's sort of once again still bad. I'm not gonna use the term illegal because I may act like I know a lot about that shit.
No,
I do.
There's a big ass gray area where you can go to jail for it, or it just depends on your nefarious reason.
The thing is, like, I understand some shit about it. I'm still like not in like the biggest knowledge of this. But, like, I've had cases of this where it's gotten to the point and people haven't gotten banned or anything happened to them, and that's sort of why I'm delving into this topic a lot more than I usually would. It's because I think it's sort of fucking bullshit.
That. You kind of have like that YouTuber feel to you, where you're just trying to.
I know.
Publicly.
I hate it.
I wouldn't want to say publicly humiliate, but you're basically you're taking the hackers and you're showing who they really are. And I watch a lot of YouTubers that do this, like this guy that does Rust a lot. He catches hackers by he's like a captain of a server, and he goes around following people, and he doesn't just ban them. He watches them and puts little traps out. If he sees this loot chest over here, then he has X-ray on. There's no fucking way he would just immediately go over here. Or if he's going faster than a normal person, they're modding. It's
the sad thing is I was I'll put it in my stream now because we're just in a conversation. But I was streaming this, but at the same time, it's like I'm at such a small sub count. I only have like 50 subs. I'm at such a small sub count that no one will really care what I'm saying, and that's the sad truth. Is that either they won't care or they won't ever see it, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, you got to be careful with who you choose to. The fact that he's an 11-year-old kid and you're going after him like this. It's a very touchy situation. You just need to be careful with that, just because.
Yeah, it's a very big finger. It's also a very big allegation to point at him. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's not completely his fault, but it sort of is in some ways because he's also the one that's allowing this to happen. He's sort of. I don't know. I feel bad because yes, he is younger. He's more susceptible for doing shit like that. But at the same time, if he understood that was bad, he probably wouldn't be doing it. But he thinks that it's, from what I know, he thinks that it's perfectly normal that people do this like every day. And it's like people do this every day, but that doesn't make it justified or it doesn't make it good that he's doing it every day, you know, or that people are doing it every day. It doesn't make it good. It doesn't make it any better. And like you pointed up Minecraft or like Mojang and shit. It's like they support modding. So
to a point. I mean, they don't have everything in there. Consoles can't do everything just because of the restrictions of Sony.
Exactly, because Sony don't want that.
But your console is completely capable of what computers can do. They just
exactly, and I hate the console wars and shit. It's like, oh, PC's better. Get your dick out of your ass and just shut the fuck up.
To situations, yes.
Well, like PC is better in some ways, but like, we're not that much different. We are in several ways, but we're also not in several ways.
I mean, it's easier to aim with a mouse for shooting games rather than.
I can't do that. I don't know why. I just never gotten used to it. It's probably because I've also grown up with controllers, and I just like the feeling of having something in your hand like the whole time.
Yeah.
Other than just one mouse and a flat, not really flat surface, but like a mostly flat surface, you know, with your other hand. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
Like,
plus with jailbreaking certain things, certain consoles, or oops, I died. Oh right, I'm on nightmare mode. Whoops. There are people that make similar games. So for a while, I used to have a PSP that I soft modded, and that was because
I love PSP and PS Vita.
Minecraft wasn't a thing on consoles or on anything that I had at the time, or that they came out with at the time. So I soft modded my PSP to use homebrews, which are basically people's clones of games, which they're not copy imports, they're more like bad design, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And there's actually been a few homebrews that came out to existence as people have been trying to design coding for PSP and PlayStation, and then they were trying to make it so it's harder for people to design games. So local third parties couldn't just bring out a game so easily and start selling it, as they wanted part of the money. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Polygon Wars. That one was a homebrew game that actually came out to be, and they ended up selling it exclusively to Xbox.
You're not gonna love what I just did.
You look so Shreksy. Shrek's love, Shrek's life.
I do not expect you to look like that. I'm not saying you look bad, I just didn't expect you to look like that.
Bro!
How old are you?
24.
Wait, how old are you?
Oh shit. Oh! How did I live?! What?!
How
did I live?!
No, usually scream about how they died, not how they lived.
How did I live?! Did you not see that?!
No, I literally the second you started screaming, that's when I disconnected from you.
Oh man. Ho, whoa. Yeah. I should be dead. I took no damage. Wow. Falling from that height, no damage.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
How old do you think I am?
17?
Nope.
15?
No.
19?
No.
20?
No.
Am I getting warmer or colder?
You're getting way colder.
13?
No.
14?
Yes. I'm 14.
Dang. Well, can't really tell with your voice.
Exactly. That's why I like asking people this of how old they think I am, because my voice does not match how I look. But since you don't see my face, you don't really connect to that, you know. So, but anyway, like, what were we talking about? I know we were talking about jailbreaking, but what about it? Or like we were talking about something like that.
Homebrews.
Oh yeah, homebrews.
Just basically just
you know one thing that I do like
games.
You know one thing that I do like in the community? When sites give you the options to make games, and like if the game's good enough, then they actually like make it into a legit game and sell it on consoles, you know?
Yeah.
I
That
love
would be
that
nice. But there's been a lot of games lately that have been, in my opinion, half-assed. Like, for example, 7 Days to Die, Subnautica.
What about
What? Holy shit, I could not understand any of that.
I said, but what about Fallout 76? That game is ass.
Well, when they did that, they knew very well what it was gonna
Exactly,
be
like they didn't. That's why I hate it even more.
The fact that they went with, oh hey, glitches make the game, but they didn't really do anything to make the glitches better. What we meant as gamers, we liked the glitches when it was like a funny animation that messed up without ruining
like facial
the gameplay.
animations,
Yeah.
like character movements and shit like that. Not like, oh, we can't play fucking game because these fucking glitches. Not like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And you know one thing that they fucked up so badly on in Fallout 76? NPCs.
Yeah, they really fucked up that.
So badly. You came from a game, I'm not saying Fallout 4 is like the best Fallout, they're not really a best Fallout, it all depends on what you prefer. But like, at least that game actually, well, I can't really say they didn't really take time in the conversations, like most of the options are just the same fucking thing, like they end up meaning the same fucking thing. Basically, like, at least they had NPCs in the game, so you had the option to talk to them, or at least have something else in the game. To keep you entertained. And in Fallout 76, all you have fucking online players, and no offense, like, no one's playing that. Well, I can't say no one, but there's a little bit of players that are playing that game, but it's not what they expected. And I can't really see a game like Fallout, like, working online, you know? Like, I could never see that. Even though it's like, it's a good premise and good idea, just the execution that they fucking did with it just sucked ass.
One game that I'm rather impressed with that they have kept up with some of their promises is No Man's Sky. They made it multiplayer. They made it VR compatible. There's still a lot of glitches with it and issues.
That's now. At first, I'm not saying the game sucks ass, but at first, like, a lot of that shit wasn't what they said it was. But I'm glad they picked it up now. Exactly. I'm glad what they did now.
Have done that. Like, yeah, I'm still waiting 7 Days to Die to update their shit. They're most likely never going to, and they're going to only do the computer version.
I got a game that did that. Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim. Well, Skyrim wasn't game breaking. The few that they had wasn't game breaking.
I'm joking.
The glitches that did give you advantage, like the bowl in front of your face, wasn't game breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it gave you an unrealistic advantage.
Yeah, it was. Well, like when you put pots. Okay, one of your things is when you put pots over NPCs' heads and you steal all their shit and then sell it back to them.
I honestly did not know that you could do that for the longest time.
Yeah, well, you wanna know how NPCs like state works? Basically, they don't have no fucking peripheral vision. You only see what's standing right in front of them. So if you put a pot on their head or like a chamber or some shit, and you put it over their face, they will not fucking notice you. If they walk around, obviously the pot will fall off, but I used to do it at the beginning, like, when you first started playing Skyrim, and, like, you went to, I can't remember the name of the town, but, like, the first event